You may go.
Track this thread.
What's the trouble, Frida?
I've tangled it again.
Come here and let me help you.
I don't know why I can't learn to do it properly.
Patience. Patience, it will come in time. This is the way.
I know, I just don't seem to get the knack of it.
There. Now do it slowly. Till you learn. A little well-spun thread is much better than 10 times as much uneven wound and full of knots.
You see, it was only until I was taken captive that I had to learn. Among my people, it was only the slaves who spun. Though now I am a slave myself. Not that you have to make me feel like one.
You forget that I'm a slave as well. I know how hard it was for you at first. But close your heart to bitterness and peace will come. Those who give their service joyously are always free.
I'll try. Truly, I will.
That's a good girl. Electra! Electra, come out of the sun. It's much too hot for you to play. Come something in the grapevine.
Stop.
Iphigenia is stronger than you.
But I want to play.
Look toward Alice, little sister. See the ship moving into port over the bright ripples.
Don't want to. Dear Columbia, please let me play.
Come, look at your brother. How sweetly he smiles in his sleep.
Don't want to see him.
Come, don't be so cross.
It's for your good. Son, will make you ill. I want to play.
You wouldn't like to see me punished for your fault, Electra, now would you?
No one will punish you. Our mother loves you far too much.
But you. I thought you loved me too.
I do.
You won't mind me.
Well, it really couldn't hurt me. There's a big small see.
If you loved me, you'd obey.
I do. You do, nurse. I'll be good. Really, I will. You'll see. Only love me.
There, Electra. Electra, don't cry so. I know you love me tenderly.
But I don't see why I can't be like the other children, nurse.
There are many things we'll never understand. And there's no good nor many of them. Some of us are strong and some of us are weak. Some of us are lucky while some of us are not. There's nothing that we can do to change it in the least. But what we can do is improve ourselves. If we learn to do that, then we're happy. If we don't, we're not.
Dear Columbia had little in her life to make her happy. You can see how good she is.
Tut.
Suppose a princess once and had a son. A little boy like our brother here. Grandfather sacked her city, killed her husband and her son. Brought her here to be her mother's nurse. I hate him!
Hush, hush, you mustn't hate your mother's father.
He hurt you! He's wicked!
You mustn't hate no matter who or why.
I hate what he did to you.
Where did you learn this story, child?
My mother told me once, and how you brought her up as tenderly as though she were your own after her mother died. I was a tiny kid. I should be everyone. To be a queen, then be made a slave? Olympia is not your slave. She is my mother's dearest friend. How will her happy and
My life is full of love and peace and love is here.
I hate all men. Why do you wait until there is so many people miserable? Just think of it, Naya. To hold his sword and strike somebody down with it and see them red with blood? I couldn't. Could you? It's horrible.
Don't think of such things. They're not for children's minds.
But father, he fights with other men. You don't hate him? No, but father's different. And besides, he doesn't kill. He leads the others into battle. He doesn't fight. He is the leader and the king.
You must learn to curb this jealousy. Your mother loves you all.
The wind is still enough sealing. That's bad for those at Almas.
Yes,
Why can't men stay at home? There's quite enough for them to do.
we must be patient with the ways of life.
I have no patience. War. It's always war. Each war breeds a new war. How beautiful the clouds are as they come up from the sea. All white and shining in the sun.
I like to watch the shadows slip across the hills, down the side, across the fields and meadows, and up the other side, and they're gone.
I love it when it's spring. I love it when the herons have flown back across the sea. All the fields are full of growing things.
I like it too. I like the smell that's in the air.
And there are all the baby things. The lambs and calves. It must be wonderful to have a baby on your own.
Make the water crimson with an interwoven thread of gold.
Clytemnestra, the foreman of the farmers was here. He says he needs new stock.
Again.
I thought it strange. I told him to. I thought he thinned the milk. If he didn't mend his ways, I'd see that he wasn't too.
And so I will. Mother, the grapevine has blossoms already. See?
There's one that's over here. How sweet it smells.
It's early for them, isn't it?
I don't think they've been so early since I was a girl.
What is it, Captain? Let them enter. What is it you desire of me?
Speech with the king. I am Auditorium, sent by my people in the north to treat with them.
I am Clytemnestra, Agamemnon's queen.
We do not deal with women.
You must. I bear my husband's fate while he is absent at war.
You rule these people?
I do.
Our king demands a passage through your land.
And wherefore?
Further, we demand provisions for our warriors. This we demand should you keep peace with us.
Here, barbarian. Look out at the city upon your feet. Mark well its many mountains, its shining hills, its spacious marketplace, many storied homes, gardens where are lofty trees, the vines about their roofs. These are the signs of long-maintained peace, a peace we keep by right, of prowess in all feats of war. Forefathers and their fathers came and went. Our Mycenaean battlements are high and golden, still against the sun. Return and tell your chief what news.
The king is far from here. You have admitted that.
He tarries now at Aldous, but the day from here.
What if we should wait until the Grecian boats have sailed?
If peril menaces his state, he will not go.
He swore not to go. I know more than you think.
Go on, friend.
Your sister Helen is his brother Menelaus' wife. They say her beauty was so great that all the Grecian kings swore oaths not only to respect her husband's rights, but to avenge him where she ravished from his home. And now she's fled across the sea with Paris, son of Priam and prince of Troy. You see, I know how matters stand. Your husband's oath compels him to the Trojan War. You best be friends with us.
Call here the guard. I pray you be at ease. I fear I scarce have paid you fit welcome to our court. I do so now.
I have demanded them.
By God, you'll wait your turn. I have audience here.
Stay, Auditor. Have patience, sir. It is a quality your people sadly lack. Look well, barbarian. Mark his strength. Come close and touch his muscles. He is not frail. Look upon his sword.
There are no other swords so finely tempered in the world. See how sharp it is. Next, look upon his shield. It is one of bull's hide, wrought about with bronze. And his spear is one of bronze wrought about with wires of brass. You see, 30,000 men, so armed and so equipped, are ready to defend my state. Go now, and as you pass beneath our gates, note well the thickness of our walls.
But what am I to tell my king? Will you allow us passage through your land? We shall exchange hostages and pay for the fort.
You have my answer. Go. I grant no passage to your teeth.
Beware how you insult us!
These savages are ever at our gates. I would my lord might not upon this war.
In Egypt too they menace us. Not these, but others from the desert. Painfully we raise the glittering tower of civilization, and century after century they sweep it upon its base like tidal waters of the sea.
But let us do your mission here. If it is business with the king, you must to Aulis. 2 months have offshore winds delayed him there. Those same winds favoring who refuse to serve the Grecian king. So if you wish, you may bring whatsoever messages you have from Agamemnon to his camp.
I am Chios, Prince of Egypt, and I deem myself most fortunate, since Agamemnon will soon go from Greece, that I shall be with you.
Speak then.
Pharaoh sends to ask if Agamemnon will unite against their common enemy.
What enemy?
Crete is the enemy of Pharaoh, and of you. Yearly she demands tribute from your treasury. Crete becomes a growing menace to the glory of the world, while my slave was more gold.
She was the heart of all that glory once.
She is no more slipping heart. She has been rotten wood that must be put away.
What gain is ours if I should grant this treaty? You have seen with what we are confronted here. These savages are ever at our gates. If I unite with Pharaoh in this Cretan matter, he must lend me aid against these Norse.
I heard you tell him of your strength.
I showed him what is shining in front. Cannot nothing it hid. To you I stand with freedom, for I feel we shall ally ourselves. There is a reason why we look so suspiciously toward Crete, and would welcome an alliance that would strengthen us against the Cretan king. Atreus, Agamemnon's cousin, dwells in favor and in safety at the Cretan court. The leader of the faction that divides its son to war upon my lord.
And wherefore?
You know that for a father or a son's death, the law of honor has from ancient times demanded like revenge,
Such is the law that all men hold.
and that the duty of this vengeance goes from father to son until it's paid.
That too do I know, as all men know.
Such is the feud between Odysseus and my lord. They are the second generation of this hate.
But surely there are rites by which atonement may be made, and the state be brought to peace at last.
There's no atonement for the crime of Agamemnon's father, Atreus. In vengeance for his ravished wife, he slew his brother's children upon the holy day of Artemis, upon which they all living things are sacred to the gods. But Odysseus only was not slain and fled to Crete. Such is the feud between Odysseus and my lord. Such have no end but death.
A feud, sprung from a sacrilege, an evil heritage for those of the house of Atreus.
Father and son, our kindred blood must war upon itself until either our house or Odysseus has ceased to be. And since I fear what Crete may do to aid Odysseus, once the king hath left our shore, I will ally myself with him. Must be a crime.
They will kill him! They will kill him!
I forgot the child was dead.
They will call him, come and kill him! Mother said they would!
Come, Electra. Dry your tears. No one is going to hurt Orestes.
And father is so far away! So far away!
Take her away.
No! No!
Come now, Electra. I'm sure you do not wish to shame your father in strangers' eyes.
No.
Then you must bear yourself as should a princess of this house. That's my girl.
Please, I will not tell my father I was mad.
Of course not, princess.
I told him.
Of course not, princess. You love your brother, that is all.
Drefus, take her to her room.
No! No!
Come now, Electra. It is time to rest. And this will play to you. And some of you bearing Orestes to his bath. This message comes from Agamemnon. I would read it privately.
Certainly, most gracious princess.
I will give you further audience tonight.
I shall hold myself in readiness.
This is the kid that wants the messenger around us. Vision come here. Yes, Mother. Here's tidings, child, and presage of our joy. Your father sent for you to be a bride. Oh, babe, when I had scarcely left the throne. You shall be rewarded for your news. What? Blushing silence and no joyous work. Have you no tongue to ask whom this shall be a lord? Oh, yes, your mother, baby. So it's come. The time where I have to be alone. So make your place in other halls. Well, it's a woman's sweetest time. But yet another woman's saddest day. No, you are not a woman yet. And still no question, sweet. My father bids me to my grave of love. No other way. Look, this is what he writes. But still, you have not asked his name. I think, I hope I know the name. So she thinks. She hopes she knows. In time, a woman, if she tried, might teach herself to love a man like Ajax. Ajax, somewhat dark and hairy, perhaps, but nonetheless a man. Ajax, and with prudence and hard work, a girl well skilled in management might make improvements in his court. I hear he isn't as bad as people say he is. Ajax? Oh, love. Don't look so sad. It isn't Ajax. It's Achilles, sweet. Oh, it's he she thinks she hopes she knows. How was my lord when this was written? How soon must we go to Aulis? Here he sets no time.
At once. The wind ships upon her coming there.
How wait on us? The winds have blown as they have for 2 months or more. Until they change, no ship can sail. Yet they will haste. Go to your master. Say we come as soon as it may be. The girl must be prepared.
Maybe bring her back to Aulis straight, and further, to entreat that your maid will undertake the weary journey there.
That was a kindly thought, but I will go. I am delivered of the child a month already.
I beg you, my lady, do not go.
Indeed, and why?
My master made me say that he commanded you to guard yourself and to bide at home.
Isn't that just like a man? To not see my daughter wed, indeed.
My lady.
Enough. Go prepare the necessary bridal garments. They are folded in my chest. And fetch the parasol of state. We go to Aulis.
Agamemnon.
I must be alone, Achilles. It seemed within the temple that the very walls were toppling over me. You have no child. You cannot understand, nor know why I am tortured thinking my wife. Ours is no marriage for the state alone, but that is how it chanced. Let other men worship Helen's beauty as they will. My plight and mistress' deeper beauty far outweighs it day by day. Few men have found a wife so fashioned with dignity and tenderness and warmth. Oh God, I must do this thing to her.
Look, already I sent an order for my men to arm. Say the word and she shall not die, no matter how the auguries shall read.
Achilles, I am powerless. Powerless to save my child.
We be outnumbered, yes, but still our armies are the best in Greece.
I cannot plunge the state in civil war. I have striven for the unity of Greece.
But if your denied death can serve no common good.
I am the keystone which supports this great alliance to protect all Greece. Year by year, barbarians have flung their hordes against our walls, seeking to destroy the civilization we have reared. And year by year, I ask that Grecian men and women give their brothers, lovers, fathers, husbands, sons, and themselves to die defending it. When they ask the same of me, I too must suffer by their side. They believe my father's sacrilege has laid a curse upon the state, and that my house must make atonement. Now, my only hope is that the high priest Calchas will accept some other.
Put no trust in that. Look, already the auguries have been read. In God's name say the word, and my men will follow you. She can be saved.
Implacable! The gods are still implacable! Atonement must be made!
Calchas! Even of old, one still might placate angry gods with precious gifts. I am prepared to give all that is mine, and all that may be mine from Troy.
Your father Atreus defiled the sacred day of Artemis with blood.
Had had you no provocation for that act.
Upon that day, all living things are sacred. Nothing may be slain. No sacrifice is made to God himself. Yet, on that holy day, King Atreus poured out a sacrifice of blood unto himself.
My
Blood
mother.
must be washed away with blood. The evil of your house too long has gone unpunished. What has its history been but one of lust and blood? To gratify unholy lust, Thias cruelly defiled his brother's wife. Did Atreus, the king and fountain source of law, abide by ancient law? 10 years he burned at last into his own hands with the awful vengeance of gods alone. Cunningly, trembling of forgiveness he could not feel, he attempted home from Crete, his brother and his brother's sons on the day most holy in our calendar. And on that day King Atreus avenged himself. Nor did he slay the brother who had sinned, but children innocent of guilt. As innocent as Iphigenia is, do not think that gold can wash away the horror of this act. I tell you, I have gone upon the mountains of the night and wept, because I could not find another way. But man must have belief in law by which to live. Without these things, the state is sick. Civilization falls, the race is ended. Patiently, step by step, our people raise a civilization that is great and deeply rooted. This is a heritage to treasure and defend. Our fathers died in doing so. Yet its foundations have been undermined, shaken by the very hand that should guard it most sacredly. Because of what your father did, religion is no longer vitally a part of life. People must be shocked into a reawakened sense of right and wrong. It must be shown that none, no matter what his station, may defy the ancient laws by which our race has lived. Perhaps sustained at Agamemnon, and it must be cleansed to purify the state. Blood must be washed away with blood.
Let me die.
Well, you know the sacrifice must be unstained and pure. Why came you not to meet us on the way? Achilles, let me embrace my son. Why do you turn away and look so strange? Is there some sudden coldness between my lord and you? Why do you look at us so strangely? What thing? Iphigenia, come close to me. Be close. Achilles, you I know for honorable. What is the thing that catches at my heart? Will no one answer me? Since Agamemnon cannot speak, I will. For many weeks there have been adverse winds. Do not tell me what I know, but what I fear. All sacrifice was made. Despairing how to plague the angry gods, we sent to Delphi's oracle. Go on. Go on. This was the answer of the oracle. No Troy war wind shall blow. No undertaking of state shall spite of me. Why are you mad? All quite bereft of reason. No, they couldn't. They couldn't. Be close to her. Be close. You would not slay my daughter. You would not slay my daughter. You would not slay my daughter.
Master, in God's name, this torture is without avail. We are without power to save our child.
Have I gone mad that I should hear you speak these words?
We are without power, without hope.
There's hope beside you there. Grasp the sword that lies beside you. Lift our cry, the war cry of our house. These will not fight if you would play the man.
I cannot plunge the state in civil war. Wife, you and I are bondmen to the state. This strikes too sharply at your heart, but you would know how I am bound. God knows if I could save her, I would.
I could not. Even wolves have been their young. And birds, those same soft, sunlight-loving timid birds will seek out a snake that strikes upon their nest. And yet you say she dies. And dies for what? If Menelaus would not keep his wife, what right is it that you should try to win her back? Was she unwilling ravished from her home? She is my sister, and I know her heart. And you would kill our child to bring this harlot, this body baggage home again. Is heaven so supreme in womankind that you must lay a virgin for her lust? Are there no other breasts as fair? No other eyes as bright as hers? There's many a woman still with yellow hair. Please, woman! Is there no one? No one! Oh God, is there no one here who will defend me?
Oh, great bears! You of old have made your wars for this or that, stirring with the threat of fire divine, or moving with an equal empty hope of fate, the restless youths to hate and lust of blood, while women sit at home in grief, and there behind the burning veil of stars, the very soul of God tries out with it. This earth is wide, and very rich. There's enough for every man that tills, and sows, and reaps and garners what he reaps. What is this lust for storied towers of gold, for ocean-polished stems and earth-invented gems? For this is what draws you on, and not who did honor as you claim. Is there a quarrel, be it house or grave, that justifies the callous dead, that the living might have ministered to men?
Well, do I know from the start, Achilles, your post is fully war.
No war is holy. You who know I am unafraid to fight. No war is holy. No war is just.
You're bound to Menelaus by our oath.
What are you, men? What are you? What are you that takes our children? All we have! Silence!
There is no silence that can hush your cry. She is a flame of motherhood with men, the never-ending cry of womanhood.
Come, take the girl, and leave the mother hands. Away from us! Away from us! Stand here behind me, child. Come, buy her from me now. You are all men, and armed, and I a woman against you all. Yet I shall fall and die before you tear her from these arms. Holy realm has commands to sacrifice. What matters it to me what God's command? Let heaven crash. Let lightnings rain upon the earth. I will not yield. Blasphemy! Blasphemy! I know me then for what I am. A godless creature that defends its young. Think well, my child. That's a holy thing. It is a fearful thing to die. You shall not die while I have life in you. Forgive yourself. A willing sacrifice is a heroic deed. No warrior who dies in battle for his people could do more. Doing shy stands firmly poised upon the brink of time, a beacon of light to the world. Don't listen, child, don't listen.
Hearken, Calchas. This girl was sent here to be my bride. I claim her the right to defend her with my sword. She's in my house now and not her father's. The house of Atreus must find some other sacrifice now.
There speaks the man. Are there no others?
Sound our trumpets.
Achilles, you will plunge all Greece in civil war.
Caesar!
share the pain. Dearest, do not pity me. Mine is a spring that shall not wither into summer, nor ever know her vernal snows. I, who might have gone immeasurably to death, am wound immortally with garlands now. I, die childless, gather all my people to my heart to be my children now. My death shall give our people strength to live.
In God's name, Calcius, there's no other atonement, no other sacrifice.
This is no sacrifice. It is the revelation of God kept right within a mortal heart.
Dearest, for yourself be comforted. And to my mother, gentle, it is not in her to understand what we have understood.
I cannot let you die. So young, so fit.
There is no fear in death. Beloved, in this moment, I feel only peace as profound as the bright whiteness of heaven. See, I dedicate myself, and tie the crown of anguish. I set it on my brow. It's not meet our nation's great should kneel to me, the simple maid.
Touch you, sanctify myself.
Did not know. You must instruct me that all may be seen.
Give me your hands, and I will guide you.
I'm a king's daughter. I have the strength to walk alone. How full of sunlight the heavens are.
It's Anaya. No. No. Atonement has been made. The curse is lifted. I have the child.
May I have my daughter now? May I have my daughter now?
In God's name.
Hush! No tears. No tears.
I think the word of God is nothing apart from the promise of the Lord.
And prepare the bed. And you know this. Strew the floor with thyme and rosemary.
The shells in the jar of rose leaves by the bed?
Yes. And you, Sharada, open up the curtains. It is much cooler now. Perhaps there is a breeze. Like the dreadful day.
I've never been so hot.
Just smell the jasmine now the window's open. The smell of jasmine always makes me think of home. We lived among the hills. There was jasmine by the fire door. You are not so serious all day. Nerissa, did you get the fresh water from the orchard spring? I will set it by the bed.
Apollo saw him leaving by the dock 2 days ago.
But I've heard he's acting like an enemy.
Well, even so, the queen has taken him for a lover.
Poor lady, and poor children most of all.
You wait and see. Polymnia will send us all away tonight. Oh, how sweet these unguents smell.
They're made of arrow roses with spike guard. Now I will check the household list. Electra, I haven't seen you all day.
We took a boat on a little way to Manalis.
Orestes went along.
Yes.
I hope you found it much cooler there than we found it here.
The air was still, and all the sea was still, and in it, sunlight like a golden smoke.
I wanted never to come home.
You would have changed your mind when it grew dark. You must go every day, the air is free. Well, women, is everything all set? Then you may go. I will erote the queen.
Good night, Polymnia.
May I have my household?
Yes, here they are. All checked. It seems to me you women use more honey than you need. No matter. Go your ways. Go your ways. Though you be greedy, you are all good girls. Good night.
Good night, my lady.
Good night to all of you.
Good night, princess.
It is getting late. Perhaps you should go to bed.
Oh, peace. Peace. To be at peace. To be free of this house and all its homes. To be anywhere. No matter where, so that it were not here.
Electra, child.
Oh, that it were at peace among the dim, formed and transparent shadows at the bottom of the sea.
Electra. Electra, don't cry so. What a tempest of feeling is always in your breast. What is it now?
Why is he here?
Why is who here?
Aegisthus. Why is Aegisthus honored in my father's halls and by my father's wife?
He is a guest, my lord.
He is my father's enemy.
Now, who has told you that?
Don't try to hide the truth from me. I know. I know.
How quickly you believe whatever ill you hear.
My mother told me this.
Your mother.
Yes. Long ago, the day that strange Egyptian man. I heard her tell him that Aegisthus was our mortal foe. Once for to kill my father and my brother both.
Perhaps there is more than one Aegisthus then.
Polymnia, don't turn away from me. Don't be my enemy. I'm so alone.
How quick you are to search out pain. Have I not nursed you, cherished you, and brought you up? And still, you use me and
You try to hide the thing I know. That man was free and weird, and this Aegisthus came from Crete.
perhaps your mother tricks him into tearing where she can guard him against.
Why do her women whisper then, and hush each other when I pass?
When has this happened, child?
1,000 times! Oh, that there were someone to whom I might turn to for help.
And what of me?
You love her best.
No heart is ever given wholly to a single love. A small heart indeed were such. I love you both. My love stands ready at your need. Why can't you learn to trust your mother? Women will always whisper over what seems strange. Say Aegisthus is our enemy. Perhaps your mother keeps him near herself, so that her spies may learn more easily of it.
My precious! You love me, don't you? We'll look together now. Not yet. We still must wait another day.
Electra, is our father big? As big as him?
Our father is the greatest man on earth.
I'm glad. When he comes home, he'll kill the man that say bad things behind my ears.
What man? But never mind. We'll be so happy when he is home again.
Which tells me where your life is higher.
The middle hill. The tallest hill. That hill.
you goodnight.
Good night, sweetheart. Good night. The household lists are finished.
3,000 days in 7. The boy. What is he doing up so late in here? Shouldn't he have been in bed an hour ago? You shall be beaten if this happens once again. How is my sleep? How he does grow.
I came to see if they had lit the fire that burns our father.
Take him away.
Kiss me goodnight. Mother, kiss me goodnight.
Come and lie down. You are not well.
I'm well enough. Well, girl, what do you hear?
I came.
Come here and let me look at you. All his.
I'll have no patience with these fits of yours. To speak to her like that.
He has divided me from all my children. That's another score I'll pay before we part.
This constant grooming is not good. Why don't you take orders from your household, as you used to? Here are the lists.
I'll look at them. 3 bills of silk. Did I command 3 bills of silk?
2 months ago.
I don't remember it.
And yet the dress he wears of that very silk.
Is it? Atreus comes to me tonight. Be sure that...
Have you gone mad? Do you not see what you are doing? Electra has begun to doubt. Even your women whisper over what must soon be known to all.
Oh, these eyes, these prying eyes, God, to be free of them!
They see what they cannot help but see, and talk as women would. Your husband is away, and what if he returns?
I wait his coming.
Nay, is it so?
3,000 days and 7. I wait and wait.
But not alone.
Oh, all these meaning looks. I will not be so spied upon. Why do you look and look and look at me?
Come, child. Let me soothe your head. It's best to keep a quietness about yourself at such a time.
At such a time, what time?
Now, child.
I tell you, I am well, not ill.
Come, tell me all and ease your heart.
Ease my heart.
It's after all a natural thing.
There's not to tell, I say, there's not.
I did not seek Shapran.
Oh, Polymnia. Polymnia, why are we born? And in our turn, why do we women give our children life?
Come, let me take off this heavy robe. You'll rest more easily.
Go to be free. Free. And all about us wind the lives of other men. Like a web made of threads. And in it, woven we of destiny and men made captive here. Oh, there is in me such a hate of men.
Cast out this hate you nurse. Believe me, if you learn to love and
Love comes not easy to the house of Atreus. I think the fountain source of all its life is hate. Hate stronger than fear. Hate stronger than love. We draw it from the air, the sun, the stars.
Oh, child. Those who in the madhouse of their own emotions dwell, go mad at last.
I have become the daughter of this house. I cannot be like you.
Then learn to bear these things you cannot mend.
Agistos.
I thought you were alone.
No matter now, it's open knowledge and freely taught. Go, Polymnia. Take this woman's gear and place it by my bed. Let be.
Come, sweet, one kiss.
Leave me alone.
Smile, smile. What is it now? What have I done?
You must strengthen you and be a man. How else in time shall you avenge our wrongs? I love the softness in your nature, but you love your ease and banqueting too much.
So is Agamemnon if what I hear is true.
He will return hard-schooled from combat with the Trojan great. How shall we strike at him if you are weak?
I sometimes think you cannot love me.
It was not love that sent a Crete to bring you here. You are my natural ally. Who but you is found designed to hate the house of Atreus? This love of ours came last. The fruit of secret meetings thus alone. If you are weak, a useless tool to me, I will not keep you here in ease. Come. Look. Upon that Lemnos hill, someday will shine the light that takes me Agamemnon and Apollos. What will you do now, if in red fire and splendor so it blazed across the night sky as full of doom for us?
He will not come these many years.
And that you may be wrong. Perhaps they are already on the sea. From Troy I have but restless news among the Argives there. I will not kiss you.
For all my faults, no other man has ever made you feel your womanhood as I have done. Kiss me.
Mother! 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 Why are you here? Look out from your window, toward the sea. The light! The light! Upon the mango's villages, the sea!
I see.
The light! My lady, the light! Oh, there's an altar in the hills, and on it burns black fire. Sweep up across the sky, you great beard of flame. Paint all the night red and welcome him with pomp that well befits a king. Look on it from your ship, and mark it well, for it's your funeral pyre.
In God's name, hush. Olympia's here.
You know each detail, all we planned.
And what is it you have planned?
The way that Agamemnon dies.
No. No!
You've ruined us now.
Collect your men.
He comes too soon.
3,000 days and 7. And yet you say too soon.
I had thought there would be more time.
You're not frightened.
He's practicing use of arms while
Hark! They have seen the beacon in the street. Ring your bells and speed great Agamemnon home. Here is the fitting welcome for his coming, long delayed.
Think of what you will do. Think of how many crimes have thrown for blood. This will not fix them all. Think of Electra and the rest of his thing.
3,000 days and 7, I have thought. Iphigenia, like the beating of a mad heart, this thing has rung within me, and rung. Collect your men. He comes not tonight, that gives us time. But if we achieve the thing, the palace guards will not revolt. But that I may be doubly safe, at dawn I'll send them forth to meet the king. But by the road he will not take.
Clytemnestra, my baby, my child, look at me. Hear me. We women often have strange thoughts at such a time. Leave her in God's name, leave her, Aegisthus. Come to bed. Baby, come to bed. You must not think.
Shall all have vengeance, yet my child have none.
He is your husband.
She was my child!
Think of those other children that are yours. Electra and Orestes, this is their father.
All is prepared. Go.
No, I'll send to Always. Warn the king.
And so destroy me.
I'll say it is Aegisthus' plot. Explain that he
Already in me stirs Aegisthus' child. You know that this is true. I'll know it in the palace now. Explain that to the king.
Somehow I'll save you. I'll find some way.
Go! Leave me! And you, Aegisthus, seek your men. How many have you?
I had not thought you would return.
How many men?
I cannot tell.
In God's name, don't you know how many men you have?
Only these that came with me from Crete.
Only. And all this time I bade you win new friends.
I thought there would be time.
We are lost.
But why?
Lost, you fool!
You are distraught. Now hear me. We can flee to Crete. There is a ship at anchor in the harbor.
Flee? With you? Are you a fool? You who have bungled here where all was planned, and carefully.
Forget this murder and this hate.
Forget. He killed my child. This is the moment that has given me meaning to my life. For what do you think I have lived these past years? For you, perhaps.
I see. I've never been your lover. I am but the instrument of your revenge.
What else?
God help me, for I loved you.
Be still. All cannot yet be lost. He can be killed. If you are still untutored with the sword, then use the axe that hangs beside you. Hack him down. Dash out his brains. So I'm avenged, no matter how. If you're afraid to be the lion, then be the scorpion then. Strike from behind.
Have you no thought that is not bloody?
None.
You fill my soul with horror.
I must devise some cunning way for you to be with him alone. I'll send away the guard as planned.
Hear me, Clytemnestra. I'll have no part in this. It's true I planned with you. Yet face to face with it, I know myself unable to execute what we planned. This blood death suddenly becomes abhorrent to my soul, and nor does ambition seem sufficient spur. Why should we kill and kill? What wrong has Agamemnon truly done myself? I will have no part in killing him. Will you go to Crete with me?
Yes! Yes, it can be done that way. A bath. I will prepare a bath. When he is come, Aegisthus, I will somehow send away those who are close to him. Yes, go now and fetch me a fisher's net. Wing it wide and strong and bring it here. When he is naked in his bath, I will cast it over him. So tame that he will be an easy prey. Then you can slay him with your axe.
I tell you, I will have no part in this.
No part. You must!
No, I can't.
Then go! Traitor, go! You never loved me!
Whatever you may think of me, whatever I have been, this at least is true. I loved you deeply once. I am no warrior, but I will do what part I can, though it should be no more than dying by your side.
You will not go.
I stay with you.
You shall be king. My king. Go now and
My
speak.
tongue does just say your words. They are but mists that hide the steep abyss in which I fall. I'll seek my men, do what part I can to keep you safe, but murder is no part of it.
Coward. Coward! I'll do the thing if you're afraid. Give me the axe! Give me the axe! Apply the mixture up. Lay off your womanhood. Oh, my Mycenaean greatness. To vengeance of Iphigenia. Iphigenia. Iphigenia.
The scepter post is empty. It is the last. Come, to your posts.
I hardly slept.
No one could. Ever really was the sound of marching feet.
Freya! Nephthys! Here's news. The king is bringing home a Trojan princess.
What?
Cassandra, Priam's daughter.
No, the one that's mad?
Some say she is, while others say she's a prophetess.
A prophetess?
They say whatever she foretells is sure to come to pass.
How frightful!
Only no one understands what she foretells until it happens.
But what is prophecy that can't be understood?
Who told you this, teacher, that Agamemnon brings Cassandra here? Hippolytos. It's idle gossip then. The messenger who told Hippolytos brought tidings last night. Then we must tell the queen at once. Come.
Here beside our mother's door, we can command each of the city's gates.
Can you see the soldiers yet?
The hill slopes down a broken green. The road is still, save when the wind sweeps up the dust in idle clouds.
How hot it is. The palace aches. Not all the fountains can cool the air.
The air is still with heat.
I see a bird on the leaves.
Where, love?
There, in the yellow flower zone.
I see him too.
Take off this thing. I'm hot.
Sit here and watch. You must be decked in brave today.
Well, father bring me things.
1,000 things. Peacocks, ivory elephants, and little balls that ring.
I wish you'd come. Just flown away.
What has?
The bird. It flew away. I saw it fly. I don't like my gold chain. It's a stone head. A big blue stone. I wish you'd let me wear it all the time.
Come. How long he is. Where are the palace guards?
Gone forth to meet the king. They took the new road down to Aulis.
That is most strange.
I think they heard he would come that way.
Who sent them forth?
They begged the queen to let them do the honor to the king.
That is a most unwanted thing.
See, on the hill, are those not spears that flash among the trees?
Where? Where?
Beyond. But no houses, but water and the sun. So Orestes, it's been many years since you've seen your father.
What's he like?
He's a worthy man.
It was the Argives who chose Paul to be their king. He is the bravest, noblest of them all.
We'll love him so when he is lonely. Would God this day return?
Olympia, are you in pain?
The heat, it stifles me.
It is hot indeed. Sit here.
The very flowers strip.
See? Everywhere, the sun is white and fierce.
How blue the shadows are.
Bright and blue that gives no hint of cool.
Would God this day were done.
Night will come, you will sleep. I will do your tasks for you. Olympia, your cheeks are wet. Are you in pain?
Oh God.
Orestes, water!
No, it is fine. It is past.
I see the spheres.
Nay, he does! He does! I see them flashing among the trees! Look, Olympia! Look! Look! He comes! How brave the chariots sweep along the road and up the hill! And at last, it's not the road they undertook!
Which is my father?
He is the noblest of them all, the one beneath your golden parasol. His steeds twofold hue, one white between two flanks.
God help us now.
Olympia, are you so ill?
It's but my age that makes me weak. In God's name.
Say your prayers. His horses, they're rearing! No! No! He must not fly that way! But see how he has mastered them? They are through the lion gate into the town. The houses hide them back.
Go to the gate and watch. And take the child into as well.
Were I not specified already, he has more to feed the flames. He brings another woman into this house, another princess, that Cassandra whom they say is Petra's prophecy. However, he will make pretense that he chose her but to save her from the blood of brutal Ajax. Yet I'll make it known that she's his concubine. That warrants all.
In God's name, think before you do this thing.
Always prepared. Go.
No, I'll cry loud to all the town. I'll make alarm.
You are no traitor.
In God's name, see the end you make.
I see the sacrificial fire, the altar raised, the knife made sharp and bright, the victim laid upon the stone, the bloodless lips, the shrieks still ringing in my heart, shut down all thought of mercy now. The ox is ready for the sacrifice.
In God's name, hear me.
The axe made clean and purified.
Clytemnestra.
The incense smokes, and I am purified by prayer and fasting for the sacred rite.
What shall I do? What shall I do?
The bells shall toll wild clamor through the hills, and bid the wolves to wolfish rites. I'll pour libations to her now. They bring the bath of blood. Now, Clytemnestra, now! See! The dust-dragged hair, the torn fillets trailing, the hands! My father comes! I shall go forth to meet him now. Oh, Olympia, I cannot guard him. My heart will break with joy. Oh, sweet Olympia, all will be well at last. Dearest, how white and ill you look.
Oh, death.
Freya!
Call no one here.
But you are in pain.
The eyes of God are on this place. Call no one here.
The heat is stifling. The storm is almost upon us now.
It will cool the air.
This is the maid, Cassandra.
She too shall be made welcome again.
Had I not chosen her, she would have fallen to the lot of brutal Ajax, he who ravished her. A fate most horrible, for she was deemed a prophetess and violent and sacred there in Troy.
Oh, Troy! Troy!
Don't be afraid, Orestes. She's a gentle maid, although her mind is clouded in darkness.
Come on. Let us barely miss this cloak.
I never saw the road so thick with dust.
I thought of that, dear one.
My women have prepared a cooling bath for you.
You cannot know how I long to be with you again.
Nor you, how I have longed to see your face, my lord. No day, no hour has passed, but I have thought of you.
Oh, my dear, dear wife.
Your armor, love. Take you his shield. Your helmet, love. Let us unloose this dusty cloak. Let me unloose your sword. Bear these away. I scarce can wait to have you to myself, my lord.
Clytemnestra.
Electra! We have forgotten her. Electra, have you no greeting for your father who has been away so long a time?
This Electra? This grown girl?
Oh, Father!
Come to me, child.
Oh, Father! Father!
I should have known my girl had grown into a woman. My, how tall and straight you've grown. When I saw you last, you were no higher than my waist. Has my Electra missed me?
Now that you are here, all will be well at last. All will be well. She has been ill and speaks a sick girl's words. But you are weary, love. Go and read. Don't go now, Father. Stay here with me. Don't play about him, child. You'll weary him. Bear hence the boy and let him play a while. Go now to your room, Electra. Go pull him yet, see that she is still. Was there something that you wished to tell the king? There is nothing. Well, that we might have this moment all alone.
You shall. I'll send away the guards.
Yes. Yes, go, my lord. Take the king's attendants to the white pavilion in the lower road. See that they have food and drink. I bade you go, Electra. Take her to her room, Polymnia.
All hail! Trojan mothers, weep no longer for your children slain. There! There the Avenger stands! Thanks to heritage. The bloody hand. The tortured heart. You still avenge us in the end! Veil is rent. Oh, bloody. See! The end approaches here! The weary road made wide before our feet. Father! Father! Amy! Where are the earnest feet decreed to find no rest? Woe to the house of Atreus! And let the murder in the end. Wrapped with fire! Apollo! Apollo! The equipment's safe. The scorpions are safe. Apollo, rend my soul out with these prophetic sights. No more the bullet wound. No more the sacred fire tempest. Yes.
What words are these?
For me, this is the end. The lonely end. This is the place. Where it goes black and steep.
Don't be afraid. She will be very gentle when this passes.
Endless cycle of despair! Oh, warriors and witnesses must believe Cassandra! Instead of living home along the path of destiny, surrounded by the prophetic and unheeded echoes of the past. He who destroys fallen, so shall my slave fall, and those who follow after her drunken hours transform. Egypt shall be a stillness upon the desert, and Nineveh depart beneath the patient grass. Alas, who shall love mankind if men love not?
Don't be afraid, Electra.
How white and strange she is.
The crimson death, the lonely death. Go down to death, even as I go down to death this day.
You are a prophetess, too terrible to live.
Her words are harmless.
I am not afraid.
But you are weary, love. Go and bathe.
Go, men. Do as the queen has bade. Her women will attend you. Come to me soon.
I will come to you, my lord.
So you are by the spirits of
Hero, and glorious reward.
Come, child. Come away.
Attend the king.
Now, when my death awaits me there, is yourself I pity most.
I ask no pity.
There are the portals of your doom as love is mine. Even as we cry now in this moment, so shall you cry at last to warn them away from what you yourself shall do. And they shall hear and pay no heed.
I do not hear you. Attend the king.
Here the long land. Here do I find everything. And Troy sped a cry across the earth, the flame before the wind, the smoke put out. I'm frightened. Come away, Charlie. I'm afraid. Come away, Electra, you must. What is it? What is it? In God's name, come away. Come, child. What was in her hand? It gleamed. Come, Electra, come away. No, I will not go. Come, you must. The door, it's bolted. Oh, God.
With this same net I trap you both.
Clytemnestra!
Do not struggle with the net that tangles you is strong.
Father! Father! Help me! Help me!
Iphigenia! Iphigenia!
Wait for me! No! Help to me, man!
Down and die!
Quick! Finish the Lord! Oh, bear him far from here, and then send me word of him. But teach him this. His life is dedicated to avenge his father's death. Take these things I have. These few things. They will buy you food and heat your flame. Quick, love, one kiss. Oh, God.
Iphigenia, you have come back to me.
No! No!
Don't be afraid of Iphigenia. I cannot hurt you anymore. I have avenged
Do not touch me! Let me go to him!
Electra! You must not go in there!
Let me go to him!
You must not go in there!
The thing is done.
It's done. I'm done. I'm done. Oh!
Clytemnestra!
Oh, there are more dead that should happen!
Quick, lift the queen and bear her to her bed. Gently, gently.
Oh,
Surely for a little while.
I could not bear to be away.
And there's no greater honor for a girl.
You do not love Columbia as I do. She's been the only mother I have known. I could not go and leave her now. Besides, you were the first to be a bride. The honor should be all yours.
Oh, dear Melissa.
You are the lucky ones. There will be no rain this year.
Remember how it was last time?
Boy, I didn't mind. He was such a nice young man.
It's such a shame you can't take part this year.
We'd none of us be happy with Columbia ill.
These are my mother's halls. This country. I can remember all. It's here I claim.
These little pretty words were not lies.
I beg you, Vince. Enlighten me. Is this the royal palace?
Yes, young man, it is.
I thought it was, and then I was not sure. I dwelt here once, but it was long ago. My father was among the band that went with Agamemnon to the Trojan War, and I had sent to hear news of him.
It is but
What? Is Agamemnon dead?
11 years or more.
We had not heard. My father's land is far. I did not think his son's name was Aegisthus, but Orestes.
True, Aegisthus is no son of his.
Does not the son succeed his father here, as is the common one?
There have been great changes and most strange events. Draw near, lest we be heard. Aegisthus slew the king and took his queen for wife. You heard.
Not Clytemnestra. Not that queen. Not her.
Even her.
Oh, shame. Foul shame.
And there is more beside. Some say she had a part herself. Euterpe, guard your tongue. It would go hard with you should you be overheard.
I will be calm. He was my father's friend. I cannot but be moved by what has passed. And she, Electra, and that same Orestes I have named. What of that?
None know of him. As for Electra, here she dwells among her father's halls as though she were a conquered slave.
She is not wed.
She is not wed.
Think, Blondie, think. This is the end to which the ancient house goes down in shame. And yet the heavens are still not shaken and the earth is breathed.
Come, guard yourself. The show of feeling is unwise.
Oh, I move beyond all power. And Electra, can one have speech with her?
She keeps herself aloof, accepts no friendly act, and nurses day by day her grief. No stranger ever sees her face.
I must have speech with her.
You may not, sir.
We'll enter here and seek her out.
But Priya, this is the hour when Electra always fetches water from the spring. You should have told him that.
I'll call him back. No U-turns. Why open up old wounds? Orestes will not come. He may be dead. Electra broods too much already on her minds.
Electra, we have waited for your
You are more kind than we have been.
We did not mean to spy on you. We have been waiting for your coming to invite you to be one of us tonight, to join once more in the festival of spring.
For me, the spring is done. There's winter in my hair and heart.
This brooding worries out your heart. I know what wrongs you've borne.
My wrongs! And what of him cast out to rot without the common rights we pay the poorest dead?
Nay, such thoughts are like the frosts of winter, sealing up your heart with joyless hate.
Well, I will pay his hate for him besides. Yet there's another who should pay it too. Oh, how vain the hope becomes of every year that passes empty through our lips. And still he does not come.
There's been no message all these years. He may have died somewhere beyond the sea.
How much the sea has taken from me, and returned nothing. Nothing! Oh, that it had me too. Oh, that I were at peace among the swift forms and transparent shadows of the cloud and the sea.
Night, when day draws near, I wish that you'd be among my friends to sing and dance with me. Don't answer with so sad a smile.
Electra, open up your heart and let the spring come in. See, even better golden and so makes and warms the earth. See how the shadows shift and shimmer in the grass among the trees. See now within the darkest house.
It is our ancient festival in which all shall be purified, and all wrongs forgiven and forgot.
The sacred wind swallow must be borne from door to door, and from the hills in perfect bough, all fragrant with the early dew, be brought to usher in the spring.
Let me! I keep my ways. The bright, high Mycenaean halls are bright for all but me. and music rings among their cedar beams and gilded cornices. And there is no music dreadful. It is so joyous in the hills at night. Come, sweet Electra, I tend a sacred fire that I will not leave. But do not think I scorn your kindness, friends. Friends. How strange that word is on the lips.
Wait for the king! Wait for the king! Wait for the queen! Wait for the queen! Wait for the king! Wait for the queen!
People of Lysander, hear me now! Though never have you heeded me before. Tonight, you hold those ancient rites you deem shall purify your city and yourselves. And once again, I cry to you. How can the state be purified whilst those palaces unclean? What of my father and your king?
Sound the trumpets!
Avenge him! Avenge him!
Is there to be no peace between us still? Blood cries for blood and hate for hate.
Come, wife. The games await our presence. Take my hand.
People of Lysander, shall the blood of Agamemnon cry aloud forever?
Claudius, it is she. It is she, my sister.
Put your words at first.
I will. Are you Electra, daughter of this house?
I am Electra and was once a daughter here.
I have come with news of your brother.
Of him, Orestes. How? No, it is nothing. It is nothing. I am fine. This sudden joy has made me. Where dwells he? Far from here? What happiness is his and what success?
He dwells.
And when returns he to Argos here?
When that may be, he dares not come a while.
And he is strong. Oh God, he must be strong.
His form is something like my own, I think. Is it not so, Claudius?
You two are very alike.
Not as well. And he has friends somewhere.
A few he has, as exiles have, some few.
Brother,
He sent his love to you.
I who am loveless have some love at last.
But tell me something of yourself. He bade me ask when I have little time to stay. I must away tonight for distant Crete.
Well, then tell me all of him. Oh, but that's a selfish thought. My lot is what you see.
But surely you are not a slave.
Your years should match them with my brother's years.
There is some few months difference between our age.
And your eyes and hair are like what his should be.
Your thoughts already lead to that.
No. Hope lies, and I am mad to think it so.
Your heart was wiser than your mind. And quicker.
No, it is not thus Orestes comes, but with an army for his father's sake.
Have exiles armies at their call?
No, I know not what I say. If it be true, if it be false, it was a cruel thing you did.
It is not false. Look on your brother's face and know his love.
Oh God, some proof, some proof. I am so much beset with those that hate us.
Look on this chain. It is the same one I wore when you sent me forth from here.
It is, and yet men often steal.
I am no thief. This is the robe I wore. Your hand embroidered it.
True, this is my handiwork. And yet, that's not proof enough. Something else. Some memory, long forgotten in our minds, that both and only we could know.
There is a grove, to which you often carried me.
Yes.
We played beside a spring, and there was one tall tree among whose branches we were wont to climb.
A linden tree.
It was our favorite haunt, and hidden by the shadows, we would sometimes play all day, pretending we were sailors on a ship that saw strange, distant isles.
We did, and yet all children play such games. Where was the grove?
I cannot tell. It is all strange about this place, and yet not so strange.
Too soon I left at home.
What further proof? There's another thing. I can remember the day my father came from war. The day was hot and still. A storm brooded along the sky's thin edge. There was a bird among the trees. I asked you, would he bring me things? White elephants and ivory toys, you said. At last, over the hills we saw him come. His steeds were twofold hued, one white between two blacks, and at the gates they reared, and you cried aloud.
Just the gates they reared.
I asked you which our father was. He was the one, the noblest.
You at last, oh God!
Oh, here I am now at last.
Oh, joy is sharper than a sword.
Sit here. Pilates, water, quick.
I am myself again. And his face, these hands at last. Cruel little pain, the moment come. But have you come with arms on vengeance bent?
I come to learn what hopes there are for me. And more than that, I come divinely sent. The gods decreed the murderer must die.
Say rather, murderess.
Her hand was not. No, she could not.
Her hand alone it was. Within her stirred just such time, stillborn the self-same day that Agamemnon died. Aegisthus was her lover long before. I saw them at their tryst at the very night the beacon, blazing across the ink-black sky, declared the fall of Troy.
My mother. No. For that offense, the gods decree her death. And I, unhappy, am the instrument. But how make end of them?
As they made end of him.
Myself.
If there's no other way. Once they are dead, the people will accept the deed as they have accepted hers. It must be done at once.
Tonight.
Tonight were best. The entire town holds its revelry tonight, and none are noted who make her widow. And two, there is a banquet held tonight. It is then when you may most swiftly do what must be done.
I'll come to him, like one newly come from distant places here. And when he makes me offer of the wanted cup, I'll strike him.
But before you touch his bread or salt, for then as guest you would be bound to him.
I will.
And yet, there's something you must have, but I must not take you in the palace first. Here in the courtyard we are safe. Wait here, I will return.
That's soon enough. Far sooner than we thought. Think you, Pilates, we should strike.
Aegisthus, yes. Your mother too?
The oracle commanded that those who killed my father must be slain.
It was obscurely worded, easy to mistake.
You heard that it was she who slew my father. How is he avenged if she still lives?
Orestes, well you know I love you, and because I love you, I must speak. You know that I would gladly die to serve you. That without your friendship, life is meaningless in my eyes. Therefore, I cannot see you harm yourself.
Pilates.
You and Electra both have made a wasteland of your minds, and in the center nourish hate. A fungus-rotted tree. Uproot it, friend. Let proper sun and rain make fruitful harvest there instead. It is your right to kill Aegisthus. Thus avenge your father and reclaim your heritage. But believe me, in this other matter, I can see more clearly than yourself. Your mother must be spared.
But she's the very root of all of our ill.
Orestes, it began in the same headlong hate that marched your house from first to last.
She slew my father, cast me forth, and keeps my sister like a slave.
These broodings are like midnight shadows to the dying fire cast. They and reality are not skin. Accomplish what you must, and then forget the bitter past.
That's an easy thought, but once all life is full of happiness. You cannot know what all my life has been.
Over and over you've recounted it.
How can you understand the life an exile lives? The hunger, the cold, the flight from court to court. To know that it was your mother, not some enemy that cast you forth. To know yourself a king's son, yet an outcast, and the bread you ate, the bread of charity. To take and gladly take another's bounty, knowing all the while it's your right to give it rather than to take it. All this my mother did.
Do you avenge your father or yourself?
And men to know that because of her, men scorned and women pitied you.
You were not scorned nor pitied in my father's house.
Not openly, perhaps, but I knew the stir some spoke behind a lifted hand. Once, there in Crete, when I was small, once spoken openly. You, Agamemnon's son, and laughed, Pilates laughed. And worst of all, I doubted too. And yet my poor old faithful slave would often swear that there was a look about me, like the king, that no one who had known my father could mistake. And yet even still, Pilates, even still I doubt.
But this is nonsense. Has not my father accepted you as Agamemnon's son? And he is no man's fool.
And yet still I cannot touch myself to trust.
bodies have I never doubted. You alone.
The trouble is that you have dwelt on things so long, you scarcely dare to love.
This is the axe by which our father died. Upon this sacred relic, swear that he shall be avenged.
I swear.
No. Tonight, our mother will not tarry in the banquet hall because Polymnia is ill. Aegisthus will remain behind to drink with those of his intimates.
Then how am I to come in?
Present yourself before him. Say you are a traveler come from Crete. You will be welcome for the season's sake. The king himself will pour the cup of welcome for your lips. It is then when you shall strike some sudden, cunning blow.
I will not fail.
His death accomplished. Make your way to her who was the partner of his guilt.
Orestes, hear me. Avenge your father's death, but spare your mother.
What? Is she to live who slew our father then? Is he whose body they lay cast out to rot, to be denied his full revenge? Let both live then, and let Agamemnon lay dishonored in his grave, as he has lain these 11 years. What? Are you afraid? Then I will do the thing.
Pilates, both must die. No! Both! Both!
There speaks my father's son. Go hide in the city now, where you can still see the orchard wall. Upon it, I will raise a torch 3 times. You have seen the signal. Seek it just so sound.
I will.
Then, the corridor leads straight from the banquet hall to our mother's room. To mark it, I will set a lamp beside the door. Come now and watch. May God be with you till it's done.
As with you, sister.
Farewell.
You are very young.
I think I shall be unknown. No mother ever gave their child more love than she gave me, gave all of us. Each girl whose task she set, and made more sweet with the room by her gentle lips. And now,
Such is the common law.
it seems as though there should be solemn thought about it, my friend. It seems as though there should be stillness in the world. Yet, tonight still lives with a thousand sounds. The thin, sweet sound of night birds, high amongst the leaves. The murmur of the wind. Purple fountains make upon their marble waves. The morning will come, with it all the loveliness once you were with me. We will sit and sow, we were meant to do. Her needle still at last, her voice forever hushed, her song forever silent. The things she might have said, thoughts that were within her heart, these too will pass. We who left her will not hear them now. What? I shall die at last.
Take care. You'll waken her.
I have not understood before that I should die, and all the world will sing without me.
Is that so very terrible?
The sun will shine, the flowers grow, the bird, my other eyes that never again have seen the same sweet things that gladden me, and the other eyes will see them still in my guts.
Come here, my child. Look out. The earth, the sea, the sky are full of light. The trees spread out their fragile springs and raptured leaves to feel the wind. They have no understanding. They hear the laughter of waters among the hills and answer the sound of joy with their delight. Their season of sleep is done and they have life again. Before them is the summer's rich, luxurious hope. They are content to live, and when, in time, the storm's bottom come, contented will they rain their beauty down in showers of gold and flaming leaves upon the breast of earth and give themselves to sleep. And so should you find joy in life and claim it for your own, when near future time. These eyes shall gladden other eyes, these gentle hands clasp other hands, these lips find other lips to kiss, this heart give life to other hearts before they pass at last to nothingness. My child, there is no fear in death. The next year's leaves sleep in the bud through all the winter storms and blossom with the spring. The earth is not bereft of light because the glorious sun is for a season set. Death is a universal good, like sleep, and is as sweet to our old age. For we are weary of the toil and joy of life and ready for our rest.
I could not weary of my happiness.
You will not weary of your happiness, but still be glad to rest. Take all the good from life, live kindly day by day, and have no fear. Make every moment sweet with gentleness, so your life with beauty and with love will ripen to its end.
And what comes with this death? Will it be good, or ill, or dark, or bright?
There are yet other lands upon the earth, beyond the oceans, that we know not of. Dim Babylon and Pandy far beyond the east, and further still, strange lands where towering cities rise beside the shining sea. So even are there other lives that we in time shall live, yet other joys that we shall taste, yet other deaths that we shall find unbitter in the end.
Who is she, sir?
She sleeps at last.
And there is nothing we may hope.
Some few days more, some weeks. The most we can do is fill her days with peace and happiness.
Melissa.
Linnea, you should have stayed to bed.
Let me. I'm weary of the bed.
She'll take that long ago, so that she does not overtax her strength. To be about is good for her. If you but wrap her well in furs, she may go out a while tomorrow if she likes. Good night.
Good night.
But half an hour now and back to bed.
Away with you. You are a tyrant, sir.
Good night.
Good night. Our guest wait my return. Good night.
Just so sweet. I saw how long you spoke with Orchard tonight. I know what he has asked. You cannot make alliance with this tribe.
You do not heed the tenor of our times.
They are barbarians.
Mingling with their race shall strengthen ours.
We are the guardians. The treasures of generations yet to come. How shall we justify the thing we did? Unless we guard the treasure as righteously as Agamemnon would.
You cannot pour me into Agamemnon's mold. Come, love. You must leave matters such as this to me. Being a woman, what you see is always near yourself. In that old time it was your child, and now it is your race alone. I see a distant future clearly, and must labor to that end. These Northmen are our complement. If we accept them, we have conquered them, and made their greatness part of ours. But if we do not make them brothers in our destiny, they conquer us. The destiny of man is somehow peace and love, and we must move mankind along that path. Through all lifetime shall not be more than a single step.
Oh, husband, ponder what you do. Tonight you heard how Egypt is no more, and Pharaoh's greatness is shattered by barbarians.
Such is the end of those who trust in war, to perish from the earth. The arts of peace alone are great, and in them is our only immortality. Do not be so troubled, Mother. I must return. Good night.
Come, child. Help me remove these loaves of state. Give me the unjust staff. Go and change the linen for the woman. Be sure to wear it well. It's cold to me.
Oh, really?
To me it seems it is.
He heard a story such as both the heart with sad forebodings. Yet he will not see the lesson there. Egypt is no more. Egypt has become a surface upon the desert. Wild grasses spring from the mound where Minerva once stood, and upon the ruins of Troy pale leaves unfold beneath the sun. And all of that is what death lurk heedlessly about, and such shall it be the end of my seeming greatness. My hand has made it so.
I believe this glory will not fade. The desert sands shall shift, and hide open to reveal again Egyptian greatness to bewildered eyes. Perhaps her strength passed into the hearts that conquered her.
My lady, Hera, whom you choose to be this spring, has come to bring you flowers since you will not take part tonight.
She must not see me as I am.
I bid them enter.
Don't be afraid. She is very kind. Come in, child.
You brought me these. How sweet they are.
And they are words and verses, like a ritual, to dedicate this house to spring in all hands. May I please say that?
Go on.
It is the ancient ritual in which I seem to be myself in the spring. They excuse me, please?
Proceed.
Behold, the moon and silver is declared upon the hills, and all the ancient man-scarred earth puts on a robe of loneliness and praise and bird. It is the hallowed time again. White violets awaken, and the thorn is shifted. Moonlight underneath the moon. Forth from this house may winter's darkness pass. With holy dew brushed from this flower-laden bough, the sun's may golden. Peace flow upon this plinth. Across this threshold, only feet that bear God kindness pass. The earth has braided her hair with buttercups, and covered her breasts in a robe of green. She has girdled herself with the singing wind, and she bears the young spring in shining arms. Why? Fling wide your doors, we usher in the spring. She shall be arrayed in the wind and clothed in the sunlight.
What is it? Are you ill?
No. No, only for one moment. I saw another fill its wound above another brow. I pray to go at once. I have not felt tonight. Right bow has each performed her part. Leave us a while. I wish to be alone. The moon in silver is declared upon the hills. O universe! What are we who for a moment pause beneath the glory of your sons? Who for a moment might know all the agony of your loveliness? In passing, we be still unchanged. Nor add, nor take away one single thing except ourselves.
But which of us must die? Leave me alone. It is so simple, and so good that it is so.
I know my end, for I have made it mine. Forth from my womb, I brought a sword. I am a woman, meant for motherhood. Where are my children? The one whom I have left me died, unborn the same day I avenged her sister, Electra. Well do I know that should before me now stand my son Orestes. These are the portals of my doom. Defeated will I go down to that same dim place, while those who have loved lie loveless, and those who have hated are still.
Oh, child, if only I could give you comfort.
Look me emptiness. Oh, teach me how to be like you. What are your gods? Tell me their names and I will worship them.
I think that they are nameless.
Well, how can I find them then? I cannot bear this emptiness.
It has always been very simple, yet somewhat difficult to explain. I will tell you something. Only it is so long ago. I must try to remember. At first, it was all agony, and I was blind with suffering. Within me there was a darkness and a silent wailing.
I do not understand.
Wait. When they first led me away, and I saw the flames among the dear places of my city, I wanted to die. I thought nothing but that. I wanted to die. I would have thrown myself beneath the chariot wheels, but we were guarded well. My hands were bound. I ate alone in the great tent of your father. I had been allowed to marry my son, and I was thankful. At first, I only suffered, but after that first night, in that strange tent within me grew a hard hatred of all men. I knew then that a woman's lot was bitter. You see, before that I had known love. My Lord was very gentle with me, my poor father. For a long time I was full of hate, but I was silent. I submitted to that which was demanded of me. They removed the chains from my hands and my feet, but it did not matter. We came to arms. I did silently the work that was mine to do. But I prayed that I might not bear a child to be a slave. It seems my life was only one long prayer.
Hush. Dear heart, don't think of those old days. I have been selfish in my ways and made you suffer.
No, it's not that. There's no pain remembering now. Only it is so long ago. I will go on. We're a babe, still at the breast when your mother was stricken with sickness. That came to me, a fearful thought. I made my supplication to the king. Give me the child, that I may be her nurse. Other women crowded around as I bent above the cradle and looked down upon you and thought it could be swiftly done.
I do not understand. What could be done?
You were so very small a babe. Both little fists were pressed against your cheeks. You kicked your legs, the way that babies do. I lifted you, still thinking it could be swiftly done. You sought my breast beneath the robe, and I saw the little hand on my sleeve, and I felt your head against my heart. And suddenly, I sat myself upon the floor and wept, and held you close, kissing you and rocking you. I called you by my dead child's name and loved you for his sake. It is not clear. I cannot tell it as I should. You see, that day something hard and bitter had come out of me. I understood. One living thing had been taken from me and another given in its place. I understood. I no longer hated men. I felt pity. Pity and a kind of love. It is not clear. It is so hard to make it clear for someone else to see.
I understand.
Come, child. Let me hold you close against my heart. Oh, child, there's such peace beyond the world.
There is such comfort here.
always done.
You are too weak to be disturbed.
I'm not so weak. I'll rest the better knowing everything is rightly done.
Let them come in. How stubborn you can be. I tried to spare you, yet you tired yourself in spite of me.
Why, what a fuss. I'm not so delicate. I hate things on what helter-skelter ends. You would never know what some of them shall do.
First, I'll have the kitchen list. Two jars of oil and one of wine. You had a jar 2 days ago. Is it all gone so soon?
That's too many.
Enough. I'll mark it here. Tomorrow must be past in the moon.
The moon has almost cleared the palace. It will shine in here, I think, at just the time when they begin the great procession through the hills.
You should have gone with them.
I'd rather be with you.
You turn. Good nodded. Good spinning should either. Smoothly rolled.
Oh, better another time. 10 oxen seems too great a feast to me. What do you think, Olivia?
There are ambassadors from Egypt and from Rome.
So let it stay.
There's someone in the orchard with the torch.
Perhaps there is someone hastening to the festival.
No, for now they're put it out.
What light?
A torch. Within the altar there. Most likely a slave bent on revelry.
There it is again. It's someone on the wall.
Perhaps it is a lover signal. I'll run up that from the Bible and count.
It's out again.
What next?
Goes on. There it is again.
Tomorrow, you must sweep these halls and let the town streets to err upon the green. You must scrub these floors with brushes well and wipe the chairs and tables with oiled cloths.
The light is gone. I wonder if it was a signal and what it meant.
Oh, Olivia. You should have stayed abed. There. Are you better now?
It is nothing. It is past.
I'll wait with you. We'll do no more of this tonight. To bed. Melissa, take her other hand.
Do you remember how of old you went among the hills, set upon new milk and honey with fresh bread? Dear, dear, I'd like to do that once again. You shall. I think I never shall again. Oh well.
Later than tomorrow shall we go. We'll ride in my chariot and take Melissa with us too.
What fun.
How kind you are to me.
I can scarcely wait for the day to come.
It always comes to those who wait. Electra. Here.
Is not this my place?
Yes. Yes, but after all these years and so arrayed.
It is a day of festival. Should not a king's daughter be so arrayed and crowned?
Yes, child, yes. It is thus I have always longed to see you. But after all these years you have held yourself apart. A stranger in a house.
Your house!
You have done a slave's work. Rejected all my love and done for you.
It's an easy thing to love when you are loved. It's easy to be kind when one has shown you how.
What do you see? What aim is yours in being here?
Tonight, I will be your daughter. not love me? Is not today the day when all things shall be purified? All hate will later rest. So shall the hate be laid away and be forgotten at last?
What do you mean?
After tonight, I shall love you, my heart will be at rest.
It's strange. I hardly know you. And yet, it is what my heart has hungered for year after year. To have you love me.
I think that there were other hungers through those years.
Why resurrect dead ghosts if you forgive?
So shall I clear them from my mind? Oh, I must name the causes of my hate one by one and forgive you each.
Oh, let that rest.
If you forgive me in your heart, I will not turn away. But if you hate me, let me go.
Tonight, I will purge myself of hate.
No. No, if you hate me, and I know you do, why have you come here tonight? Are you not weary of this war of loathing that you have waged upon my heart so long a time?
After tonight, I will empty my heart of words. I will empty it.
Well, say it then. Why do you hate me?
Shall I love my father's murderer?
Electra!
There are many things you would understand better.
Were you a mother? Had you
Who
loved
was it denied me? Who condemned me to be the sterile, withered thing that I am? Why have I nothing of mine to love? Nothing of my own? Of my own to love?
Oh God, cannot the past rest in the grave?
The past never dies. The past is unshadowed. The little gray shadow will be sitting along beside us. Behind us. Whisper. 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 Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten? Do you remember these steps and the stain on them? Do you remember how I stood here and cried, Father? Do you remember the door through which he came? Or that window where I waited for his coming? And at home, you crouched by the fire when you want not to think, to never remember anymore. It is all about you. Leaping out from the corner of the room, waving over the walls of the roof, plucking, pointing, and shouting, have you forgotten? Can you forget now? No, I have not forgotten. I have not changed. Oh, Father. Father.
Go on, Electra. Talk it all out. Tell me everything that is in your heart. Mother will understand.
What was it? What was I saying? I can't remember it all.
Sit beside me and let me stroke your head.
No. No, I do not want you to touch me. You must not touch me. You must not touch me. No.
Stay there and then go on. It is better that you should tell me all of the things that you have been feeding on in silence these long years.
There are so many things. So many things. But in my mind's dark labyrinth of me, all is lost.
Yeah, yes. I brooded then as you brood now.
How can you understand? You who forgot me even while you lived. Oh, these corridors, these long halls and empty rooms. How I have gone about them in the night, wrung my hands and stifled cries in my throat, knowing my mother in a strange man's bed, Electra. All those nights, when I have sat alone with strange feet among my father's walls, and known a stranger held his place in all his state. When I want to choke my cries with teeth fast clenched upon my couch, and sealed my tears within my heart, nor cried aloud but sat, nor moved alone within my rooms, till the night was peopled with strange scents and sounds. Such nights are not forgotten. They wake me from my sleep with awful hands and walk beside me silently all day. Oh God! Do I even know such memories too? Are there cries that I cannot silence too?
Forgotten your sister. You who remember so well. Have you forgotten Iphigenia?
No! No, I have forgotten nothing! She died for him. How happy she must have been. Oh, that I had died for him. That I had gone out to the sea and died for him.
He is your home.
There was so much I meant to say. Ah! What cry was that?
must see what it means. There must be no drunken brawl.
It could not have been a brawl. There was but one cry. They cannot be
Then
fighting.
you did hear it.
You said you heard a cry, and there have been no others. It was an owl or a dog. I saw them in the orchard.
Why were you in the orchard?
It was coming up among the hills. It was coming up behind the hills out of the great pale sea. It will come up into the sky, and when the doors are open, it will come everywhere. It will come down the steps and through the doorway and fill all the room. Everything will be white, clean with it again. All the old shadows will be cast down the waves.
What is wrong with you? Why do you talk so strangely? Are you ill?
Do not touch me! Where are you going? You must not go away. You must be here.
No! I can't bear it. You never loved me and you never will.
Mother!
What did he say?
Don't go. Mother,
How many years is it since you told me no?
listen. I will be your daughter. Mother, you can't go now if you want me to love you again. See, I will sit here and we can talk.
Say it again.
Say what?
Call me mother once again.
Mother.
Oh, baby. Baby.
Who are you? It is your son Orestes, mother. Come home at last, Orestes.
There is blood upon your sword.
It is just this blood. See, see, she weeps for her paramour who had no tears for Agamemnon. Oh God!
Mother, kneel down and prepare to die.
Oh, children. What fearful thing have you planned to do? Stop now before it's too late. It is not for myself I plead. It is for you. For you. Oh, my unhappy children. My unhappy children.
Do not believe her, brother. She is suddenly full of guile. She greeted him, she flew with words of love. Strike! Strike!
God, give me some power of words to sweep like flame across their minds to burn with its darkness and this hate. You must believe me, children. It is of you I think and not of myself. Gladly I would die to ease your heart blessings. Gladly! But by your sword, no! No, you cannot understand how terrible a thing it is to kill something that you both should have loved. But I know!
Now hear her, brother. Strike!
Strike! The body moves you and bears you like a burden upon your flesh. You have the faculties of one alive. But from within a silence hear all things. But behind your darkness see the sun.
Orestes, our father's blood cries for vengeance still.
Child, what have you become?
A sword made keen in the hand of God for your destruction. Kill her, brother, kill her!
Orestes, Agamemnon is revenge. There is no punishment greater for me than to see you standing there now.
Who should open the exile? Why is
Orestes, close your mind to her. Such sweet reason flows between her lips. Stone would be melted into her. But I saw our father Agamemnon, the king before whom other kings bowed down when Troy fell. Orestes, I saw our father's body lay cast out to rot upon the ground. I buried him. I washed the limbs in wine and sprinkled dust upon the broken head. Oh God, I saw
I beat upon the doors of fate, but they are shut between us three.
I saw the gritty white only bare. The flies that I could scarcely brush off the clotted wounds. And things horrible, white, the bone and the flesh the dogs had not. It is his eyes. His eyes. Oh, Father. Father. If you are clad in this bastard, give me the sword!
Blind them, but keep them near her, behind you, brother. It was a trick. After her! After her!
robe shall I prepare for the queen when she awakens? You always forget, Adrian. Only she knows. It will be a robe none of us have ever seen. One that she has woven herself in secret. Such is the custom in this place. Tomorrow is the great festival of purification. Do you remember now?
I should have known, of course. Do, Freya, don't be angry.
Come, we must prepare the room for the picnics.
She is a kind mistress, though I wish she were happier.
She is a queen. We must not presume to know whether she be happy or not.
Can you see the lights in the sun?
They will not begin to sing until they are on the holy way.
Look at the great loft here, fluttering among the leather trees. Oh, feel like strangers. Sweet night songs. Snow on the earth, the dew separates its spray.
Put out the lamps. Let us go. There will be much to do tomorrow and for many days to come.
Shall we close the great doors?
Yes.
No, she can never love me. Orestes, give me your hand.
She was all for me in the moonlight.
Orestes, come to me. The night frightens me.
She spoke strange, unexpected words.
We must not think.
My sword was a bright flame in the night. Then it was darkened. Oh God! Her hair was white!
We must not think.
Her hair was
We
white!
must not think.
Why is the moonlight so far away? Behind darkness. Away from me!
I am your sister. Electra, your sister.
Away from me!
Orestes, do not turn away from me. Where else will I go?
You will not seize upon my soul! I will not be punished! I will not be tortured all my days! I did not know! I did not know!
I alone am guilty.
How can we know anything? We mortals, poor blind things that grope and tremble in the dark.
Orestes, listen to me.
Back and away! Or you?
I am not afraid to die. I died at home.
I am not frightened now. You are only a shadow that creeps in and out of the other shadows.
God, is there no rest?
Hush! Hush! Just step away before my sword and hide among the shadows there! I cannot kill them! I must hide! Hush! Hush! Away! Away! Away there! And there! I am not afraid of you! I am Orestes, the Mother Slayer!
Oh God!
Who is that standing pale in the moonlight?
There's no one, Orestes. No one.
Mother! Oh, Mother!
Orestes, do not turn away from me. I am very lonely. Oh, let the sea have me!
You were mistaken, Flavia. You heard me. There's no one here.
Voices. Voices.
No, no. You must not fret. It is
famous words of